And this is for Dizzy Birds, and it is May, week 2 for our Adult With Me series. So in today's video, I'm going to start out by going over this week's budget like I usually do. And then we're going to be taking care of some of our challenges like the 2026 box, Saveopoly, our Picky Tires, Bubbles, and then of course our Christmas box challenge. So lots to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. I hope y'all are having a good, it's Mother's Day. It's Sunday. I know this day can be hard for some, and I just hope that if you're one of those that you know that I thinking about you and wish you a happy, restful day. And if you're a mom and you've got kids who are making you pancakes and breakfast and bed and cleaning the house for you, I hope they are. And whatever it is that you want to do today, I hope you're getting to do that. I know I am. My family is taking very good care of me, and now I'm getting to focus on doing videos today, and then I'm gonna organize the library, and then maybe do some reading. So I've got a lot of relaxing things planned for the day. All right, let's get to the adulting part. It's time to talk about this week's budget. So if you are new to my channel, I utilize this worksheets that I created for myself to help me keep track of my budget. I use a zero-based budget, which I will show you what that looks like. And I have two types of checks. One is a monthly check. That is what my paycheck comes in once a month at the end or the beginning of the month, whichever way you want to look at it. And then my husband gets paid weekly. So we have a paycheck coming in every week. So what I start every month out with is writing out the bills that are coming out on certain days on the calendar. A lot of them are set up on auto pay, so it's good to know when they're coming out. But also allows me to plan out what is going to get paid in each week's paycheck. So everything that is highlighted here, you can see the mortgage, student loans, some subscriptions, a car payment, and some utilities have all been highlighted because my first of the month check obviously is a lot larger and we can pay a lot at once. This week we are going to be taking care of one bill additional here. We're going to be taking care of our water and trash bill, and then that's just going to leave a few more things for the rest of the paychecks. All right, so let's get to our sheet here. This is the 2-page spread that I use to track my budget, and I'm going to walk you through how I use it. So the point of a zero-based budget is that whatever you have coming in, you give every single dollar a job. So I'm going to walk you through the jobs that my dollars have this week. Okay, so if our pay is starting, this is our income. We start up here in the upper right corner. This is the income amount for the week. And we start in the very first category of outgoing, which is fixed expenses. This means this is fixed. The date is fixed. The amount is pretty much fixed. And a lot of times it's coming out automatically. So this number doesn't change. It's just what I'm going to pay each week will. So we're going to be taking care of, as I mentioned, the water and trash bill, which is $110. So we take our income amount of $1,700, subtract out the 110, leaving us with $1,590 at the end of our fixed expenses. So we're going to take that $1,590 up over here into our second category, outgoing. Variable expenses, similar to fixed expenses, these are things that we have to pay for. They can vary in the amount though, and like groceries and gas, there's not a specific date that they come out, so that's why they're variable. Well, they're variable because the amount changes if needed, although they do stay more or less the same. Okay, so $1,590 is our starting point. Our total variable expenses for gas, groceries, medical, eating out, and then our little birds is $545. So we're going to subtract out $545 from our $1,590, and that leaves us $1,045 at the end of category 2. Now we're going to take that $1,045 down to the third and final outgoing category, which is debt payments. We have a debt payment scheduled for $140 this week. and that brings us down to $905. So after paying fixed, variable, and debt, we have $905 left of the $1,700. Okay, so we come over here. Now I just use this little block here just to check my numbers and make sure I have all of that figured in correctly. I'm going to add in 110 plus 545 to find my total outgoing fixed and variable, which is 655. The reason why I separate this out from debt in my budget is because debt is ideally going to go away, whereas fixed and variable will continue for the foreseeable future, right? Because we're always going to need gas and groceries and pay our bills. Debt payments for this week is 140, and then I'm going to add these two together. 655 plus 140 is 795. So total outgoing this week is $795. Now, 1,700 minus 795 should be the same amount if we did our math correctly. So part of the reason why I do it. 905 is what we have left. Now we're going to bring that 905 over to our two categories of saving. First up is sinking funds. So I'm going to bring my 905 down here to sinking funds. Sinking funds are savings funds that at least in our current budget, reflect things that are going to come out more regularly or at the end of the month. So this is an example. We have our camper payment. We like to split that into 4 and save a little each week, so it's not a huge amount coming out at that very first paycheck. Our storage, the same thing. We set aside a fourth of that. Our car payment, and our student loan. So all 4 of these reflect things that are going to come out by the end of the month or at the start of next month, and they're meant to reflect a fourth of that total payment, and by the end of the month we will have the total amount. So the total of sinking funds coming out is $462, and that leaves a total of $443. So I'm going to bring that up here to my very last category, which is savings challenges. This is the fun stuff. So with $443 left, that's what you see me playing throughout my videos this week. We have minis, we have their Survivor Challenge, Save with Friends, which you would have seen in my last video, Disney Collab, Inside Out, Saveopoly, The Tires, Bubbles, 2026 box, and Christmas. A lot of that you're going to see me take care of today. The total amount being put into savings challenges is $443, which of course subtracted out from the total amount leaves us with 0. And this is what we mean by zero-based budget. It doesn't mean I have $0 left in my bank account. It means I have given every dollar a job. Okay, so again, I just wrap all of this up with a good visual. We have a total of $655 going to fixed and variable. We have 140 going to debt payments, and then our total of savings is 462 plus 443. So we actually have a total of 905 going into savings, and when you look at it this way, we're actually saving more than is going out this week. It might not be that way next week, but it gives us a good visual on that. Okay, so we have 443 total this week to put towards savings challenges, some of which we did in yesterday's video, and a lot of which we're going to do today. So let me get that. Let's get to it. Let's get to the fun stuff. What do you say? Okay, so up first is the 2026 box. This one is another product that's in my shop. I know it's getting towards the middle of the year, so you may not want to start a 2026 challenge this late, but if you do, it is a printable, and you can work at your own pace. We have $40 this week, and we have almost finished March. April doesn't have a 40 left, but May does. So we're going to go with this one. $40 going in to put towards May. And we will add that in here. And that will be it for 2026 this week. We've got some work to do on April, and we need to finish out our bonus on March. So we are definitely getting closer to getting totally caught up. Although we don't really worry about the month that we're saving in. We just want to make sure the amount adds up. Okay, before we go to Christmas and Saveopoly, let's go to Piggy Tires. Okay, so we have a total of $30. So $30 total for Piggy Tires and Bubbles. And if you haven't seen me play that, let me get out Piggy. She actually has a name. She is from Maddie at Floating Funds. I have nicknamed her Piggy Tires because her fund is going to go towards tires, even though I don't think it's going to totally cover the tires. But she's helping us get all the way home with safe tires. Okay, so the way this has been playing, it tells us which type of dice we're going to roll, and this time it says a D10. So we need our D10, which is right here. Okay, that's a 3, and then we roll our color dot die of an orange. So 3 times 4 is actually 12. So we are saving 12 here today. All right. And we could probably do this D8 and be okay. Let's do that. So our D8 is a 1 and 3. So 3. Yeah, that worked out. Let's do 3 here. So that's a total of 15. Let's roll one more. We're getting some done today. D6 is a 3. And we roll our color dot die. 3 times 3, that's a 9. Okay, now we're calling it. And we pretty much just, yeah. All right. 12 plus 3 plus 9 is 24. Okay, that's not too bad. We still have a little bit left for bubbles. And that's why we do it this way. The bubbles can serve as a catch-all and we don't have to worry about going over. But $24 going in today for tires for Ms. Piggy here. And she's getting close to the end. And we will pull her when she is all done. And we will put it towards our debt. We did go ahead and buy the tires. We had to put them on a credit card because the tires were far too bad off. And I was not aware. Thankfully, my dad brought it to our attention. And so we had to go ahead and put it on a credit card. This will be nice to put towards credit card. 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 70, and 271. So 271. Honestly, that probably gets us about a tire. But I actually haven't paid a lot of attention to what the tires cost. I know my husband took care of that, so we're going to put that towards it. Okay, also with the remainder is a total of $6. We're going to go to our Bubbles Challenge, and we are going to color in a medium for 5 and a tiny for 1. So this little medium one here is over here in orange. And a 1. Let's do down here. All right, $6 going into Bubbles. Should have just kept that out. All right, let's see what we have in here. We're keeping this one the whole time too. Depending on when we get it done, we can put this towards tires as well, since they're kind of together in their playtime. 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $75 just as a catch-all from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. Super cute freebie. I am having a lot of fun with it. It's going to look really cool when it's all colored in. All right, up next then, let's do our Christmas box. We always kind of save Saveopoly for last. Christmas is getting thick, y'all, and I don't know. I don't know if condensing will help. I think it's just thick. Christmas needs these cards right here. And let's get our money out. How much do we have to save with? It looks like $83 today. 20, 40. There's 40. 50, 60. 70, 75. And this should be 18. 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, and 83. Sorry, 13, not 18. Okay, so we have our cards here. Let's see. And if you're interested in saving with a Christmas box, this one's also in my Etsy shop. All right, we are going to Outdoor Fun. And this one means we are done with that guy. We actually have already put the primary amount in there. We just need to save the bonus. So we have been putting them back in if we didn't save the full amount. So this is just asking for 5. And then this card is actually done. And we can actually cross this gentleman off. He is all done. All right, so that's done. Up next, we're going to colorful trees. And this one is a roll and save. So we're going to roll a d6. It's a 2. And then we're going to add a bonus of 3. So that's going to be a total of $5 going into this one as well. All right, but this one will go back in the stack because it's not done till those bonus. All right, speaking of one that's done, we have our holiday dinner with our pie, and we've already put the primary amount in, so all we need is $1 to finish this card out totally. So $1 going in for the pie, and now the pie is crossed off. We're starting to see things getting done. All right. Next, back to outdoor fun is right here, I think. Yep. This one is a spicy one. All right, so $9 for the snow angel. Plus, let's do the 3. We got a little bit more than some weeks, maybe. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So $12 going in for snow angel, and then this one will go back in the stack to get completed. And then we're going to holiday cuties. We're looking for this, and that is a corgi, like our sweet corgis, and he is $5 all by himself. Let's do $9, 10, 11, 12. Let's just go ahead and do 2. That will be a nice surprise when we hit that one. So I just confused myself. Okay, so 5 for him, 4 for the bonus, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I thought I had figured out this 12. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm going to check this envelope while I'm thinking about it for some condensing. Okay, so we have $10. We can grab that 20. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And making a mess here. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10, 15, and 20. There's another 20. Okay. Perfect. So we're going to put this back over here, and we're going to count this up. No, we're not. It's a surprise. We're not going to count it up. Sorry. Psych. I keep forgetting we're keeping this a surprise. Okay. So 10. So now we have some more smaller bills to work with. We can condense out a little bit. Okay, that guy will go back in the stack. Now we are going to the 12 Days of Christmas. And we are going for the number 8. And we are going to do 8 plus 4, which is 12. And let's go ahead and do 3 more for 15. I like that. A nice even 15 going in there. And it will go back in the stack. All right, back to colorful trees. We are getting a lot done with our $83. Search and save. It's a 4, and another 4 would make 8. So let's do that. Should we do 9, 10, 11? Let's do 11. Let's go ahead and knock that other 3 out. So that will be 11. So 4 plus 4 plus 3. Yeah, 11. Perfect. And back in the stack it goes. Ooh, we have one where we have already saved the majority. So we need to go find our Christmas dinner again. It is our holiday dinner. It's right here. our taters. We already saved those, so we just need $4 to finish this card out, and it is all done. One, 2, 3, 4. Going in to that. All done. Okay, we're getting down. Oh, another one. Yes. You see, these are so fun when you hit them and you already paid the majority. This one just needs an extra $2 to finish it out. So 1 and 2, color that in, and we are making some progress. And there's a lot of cards in this set. Okay, $2 for that, and we can cross off this guy. 4 done on that page. Okay, and while we're here, we're going to start a new one. So this is a roll and save. 6. Okay, spiciness. We're going to take care of that 4. And so it'll be a total of 10. 5 and 5 is 10, and that one will definitely go back in the stack. And we are probably getting close to our last one. Hopefully, don't end up with an IOU. But it's okay if we do. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have $6. Let's hope the next card gets us right on that. Hey, roll and save. Listen. A 5. A 5. Okay. So we can take care of the 5. And then we only have $1 left. Here's what we do. We go ahead and cross off the 2, and then we do an IOU for $1. That way we will know, because I'm scared if I don't do at least one bonus, I won't know that I already put that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to grab an IOU up here for $1. No big deal. And we will mark that on that page. So I'll make sure that that gets put in there as I put it all away. And then you will see here, so these are all the ones that we got started on that still have bonuses. And what I do is I mix them in just randomly in here so that they show their pretty little faces back some point when we play again. Okay? All right, so our stack is definitely dwindling because we finished all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. All done. Okay, so I'm going to put this away and then fast forward as I get all these put away and then get our little IOU secured in here. Okay. Whew, skin thick. I am going to have to figure out what to do there. All right. Okay, y'all, it's exciting. It's time to do Saveopoly. That spicy fun game we play every week. Let's get our game board out. Here it is. Okay. We're going to open up here. We have a total of $41 to play with today. We do have an IOU of $1. So we're going to grab that. Hopefully that's the last IOU we ever have. But we're going to put that $1 right now, right there. And then also, get our little birdie out. We will put another $1 there to start the game. That's actually where that $1 goes anyways. So we've spent $2 already of our 40. But let's see how far we can get. All right, let's roll. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's chance. And I can't remember. There's chance. Okay, so we roll a D8, which is a 4. Not too bad. We can handle that. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right in. Let's roll again. That's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. St. Charles. Let's see where we're at. St. Charles we already own, so we only have to pay $1 for rent, and then we keep on going. 1, 1, 2, 3. Virginia, same thing. Already own it. Pay $1. 1, Pennsylvania Railroad. We do not own that yet, so let's go see where we are. Okay, so there is one of the railroads. Here's Pennsylvania. Those are $5 per. So let's get that right there. 1, 2, 3. New York, New York. And that is orange. We own that one. Aren't we quite the real estate moguls? So $1 going in for that one. 1, 2, Kentucky. Do not quite own it. We can officially make that ours if we wanted to right now. So let's go ahead and do that for $11, and we will own 2 of 3 of that set. It's kind of the spicier piece. I probably should try to get around the board, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Atlantic. Do not own that one. We're not going to have a whole bunch left, so let's do let's do the let's do a 7. Not quite ready to do a whole. Let's get some change here. See, this went fast. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So 5, 6, 7 gets us a step closer to owning Atlantic. I don't know if we're going to make it around the board this week. 1, 2, Waterworks. All right. Got to pay your bills. This is just a D4. 2. Oh, savings is 4 times amount shown on dice. 8. $8. 2 times 4 is 8. Yep, making sure I'm not cheating myself here. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you know what? That leaves us with $1. And when we do that, we go all the way back here to our bank fees catch-all for $1 and cross off 1 and walk away without an IOU. Yeah. Okay, well, we didn't make it around the board. Our birdie spent her money pretty quick this week. While time-wise, we're doing okay. So why don't I condense down a little bit, y'all? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 is a 10. So I'm going to set all that over here and let's grab it out of my bank. So $13. I'm going to try hard not to count it up, though, because I do like it to be a surprise. Okay, this one is our vault, and this one is getting pretty thick. These envelopes do not seem like they can handle too much, so we're going to go easy on it. All right. So instead of just fast forwarding and putting it away, you're going to see me get to condense down. I always used to love watching people condense. $10. 10 and 10 is a 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. There's another 20. So hopefully you enjoy it. And since we're doing so good on time, blew through our money so fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Grab that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll grab another one of those back. Making a mess over there. All right. So, again, not counting it, just condensing it down so it's a little less thick. All right. Moving on to our community chest envelope and our chance envelope. 5, 10, 15, and 20. Grab a 20. Oh, it's a cute little corgi. And then what else do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 exactly. Wow. Okay. There's a 10. Okay, this is going to help these envelopes be a lot thinner. Okay, next is waterworks and electric. Let's see, what do we have in here? 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this will be 10 and 5 and 20. All right, that one's condensed down. And that one doesn't, but let's go ahead and condense it while we're there. 5, 10. We can do a 10. Let's save a 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I mean, we're not adding it officially, but I can tell you it's looking like it's going to be a good save. All right, that's just an even 20 right there. Okay. Do we need this one? Probably doesn't have a whole lot in it. It does have a 20 though. Why not while we're already doing it? Why not? If you're new to my channel and you wonder about the prop bills, this is exactly why I do it. It makes it just so much easier since everything is in my account anyways. This allows me to have whatever denominations I need to play with without having to stress getting back to the bank and taking it back to the bank, back and forth. That just was not for me. I know it works for a lot of people, but for me it does not. So we went to prop bills and I haven't looked back since. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This just works better for me. But if you're wondering why we're using prop bills, every single prop bill that is put into a challenge represents money that's already been put into the savings account waiting. It's in a folder called Savings Challenges. So it's not allowed to be spent or put towards anything until the challenge is done. 5. Oh, there we go. Helps if you look at it all at once. There's 2 10s. There's a 20. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, next up, this is helping this folder a lot, or this binder a lot. Should have probably done this earlier. We seem so short for time, and I thought, why not? Having a nice, relaxing day. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of course, our little corgi down there has to let you know his displeasure. So if you can hear him barking, I'm sorry. Okay. And then next, we are almost done condensing this down, y'all. All right, so we have a 10. We have a 5 for 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 10, 5, and... All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Moving right along. Almost completely condensed down. That's going to make a huge difference. So we have a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alrighty. And then our last one should be this one, and I don't think it has but $1 in it, so we're going to leave that one be. Okay, So that is, oh, look how much thinner that is. So much better. Okay, so we're going to add our little clip over here because we took care of our IOU. And that is going to close up much better. Perfect. We are all done, y'all. We are all done with Adult With Me for the second week of May. So the only video we have left this week will be our mini Monday. So tune in for that. You'll see that come across Monday evening. I hope y'all have a rest, whatever's left of your Mother's Day, or if you're seeing this on Mother's Day, I hope you had a great Mother's Day, or you have the great Mother's Day, or a great rest of your weekend. And until I see you in the next one, y'all just hang in there.